So it's really tempting to buy the coins that are up a lot. That is human nature. In this video, I want to talk about what I am doing, what I am seeing, what coins that I am buying, how I'm looking at coins to buy. But first, I want to remind you guys, I've been here a while, so I have a lot of experience when it comes to what not to do. This is me buying a lot of Ethereum way back in 2016 for $12.89 in ETH. And I wish I would have bought more, and I wish I would have bought the coins that ended up staying in the top 10. I have a lot of dead coins from previous cycles that literally are down 90% and are never going to come up. So that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video. Starting out here at the charts, a lot of you guys know a lot of things are up, and we're seeing a lot of the big projects up a lot. So Bitcoin was up over 5% earlier today, and it's rare that we see a lot of the top 10, top 20 coins up this much. So for example, Chainlink, it's been around forever, up 7% as of me making this video. Shiba Inu up 8%, and a lot of these were higher earlier today. Dogecoin up 11. So the tendency, right, is to go ahead and buy Dogecoin. Oh my gosh, it's up 11%. I want to pile on. Now, I want to talk about a couple things, going over some coins that I'm looking at. But first, right here, we are seeing a lot of leverage right now when it comes to long positions. And usually you want to be taking leverage when you are at this level, like I talked about a long time ago, when you're hitting a solid repeated support level like we saw of around $90,000. That's the time historically that you want to be taking leverage if you want to play with that. Nonetheless, here we are. We're seeing again a lot of leverage, and that's just the name of the game, and we will see what happens. So a couple charts I'm looking at to take profits, just to remind you guys, others dominance, everything other than the top 10. When we start hitting these levels of 14, 17%, I will be heavily selling most of my altcoins because I do not want to be a bag holder this time around like I have in previous cycles. But we are obviously nowhere near there, and none of this is financial advice, just what I am looking at. I still think that even though we haven't hit these levels for others' dominance, if you have a coin that did a 2x, you should probably take some money off the table. At least that is what I like to do, because then it becomes less emotional. If there are ups and downs, I could use that profit to buy back when it goes lower, or I've locked in some profits to then just have, because those are important too. And what's interesting about today is that even though the price of Bitcoin went up quite a lot, Bitcoin dominance has not gone up that much. So that is a good sign for altcoins. When the price of Bitcoin goes up, but Bitcoin's dominance does not go up, that means that a lot of money is flowing into Bitcoin, but also a lot of money is flowing into altcoins as well. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin dominance, still really looking for a large drop down. That will signify that we are deep into altcoin season, obviously looking at others' dominance as well. So before I talk about some coins in good sectors that I personally believe in, I first want to say that most of my crypto is in very boring coins, because that is my risk tolerance. So most of my crypto is going to be in top 20 coins. It's going to be in Bitcoin, in ETH. For me, it's going to be in Solana, but you may have a different allocation. That's fine. Avalanche, and a lot of these older coins. Because for me, a 2 to 3x in Bitcoin would be substantial. Now, if you have $1,000, maybe you want to be more risky with it, which I'll talk about in this video. But I just want to clarify that most of my crypto, maybe 70, 80%, not quite sure, a large percentage is going to be in larger coins, larger market cap coins. And I actually would recommend that to a friend too. Crypto is already risky, meaning there's a lot of volatility in crypto, even just in Bitcoin. When you start going into the smaller market cap coins, yeah, it can go up more because they're smaller, but they can also go down way more violently. So just want to keep that in mind. And also when you're buying, or if you're thinking about buying coins, just know where it fits in the greater scheme of your portfolio. One coin that has actually retraced quite a bit that would be in a good buying zone, at least for me, would be Reploy. So right now we're actually hitting this range, which is a pretty big range for Reploy, but this $6 or maybe $5 to $6 range, looking back historically, has been very good. There has been some resistance here, and obviously some support around this level as well. So another one I'm looking at is Ondo, because there was a good buying opportunity, and I still think if we keep going higher in the crypto market, this will be a good buying opportunity right around here, because we saw resistance way back in July of last year, and then it hit that same level just a few days ago, actually. So there's plenty of charts to look at, right? You can look at just basic charting like I am, or if you want to look at other things like MACD and RSI and all sorts of stuff, golden ratios, you can do so. You can see here that we hit this bull market support band for Ondo. So that would be one to consider, especially if it does have another drop down into this range. And another coin, Axon DAO. Now, this is one I've talked about a lot because I actually really love what they're doing with decentralized science and allowing people to get paid for giving their medical information, for example, like sleep studies or things that you're not getting paid for, right? Like devices you're wearing that check your heart rate at night, that kind of stuff, where they actually are going to be paying people for that information. Anyway, when it comes to the charts, this is a line that I drew a while ago. Let me just extend this. And yeah, you can see that it keeps re-hitting this level of support. We went a little bit below, but now we are breaking above it again. Could we retest this? Sure, absolutely. Because back in September, this was a level approximately of resistance. So this is something to be aware of, right? Taking a look at the charts and just looking at some basic support and resistance here. There are some coins that I like in the gaming sector and other sectors, DeSci and also AI, like Altura. They are really breaking out and they are doing very, very well. Altura is a coin and a project that is doing huge things with AI and gaming. And definitely if Altura drops to this range, like I shared earlier, like it dropped to mid-December, I would definitely be picking up a bag here. None of this is financial advice, guys, as you guys know, just taking a look at what I am seeing. So the next one I want to talk about is Aerodrome. Now, this one keeps coming into my life. I keep hearing about it, so I just wanted to talk about it and take a look at the chart to see what's going on. Now, right now, it's not at like a clear opportunity to buy, but there is a lot going on in this range that we currently are in. And we recently saw a pretty good pump of Aero. So I do own some Aerodrome, but I will be picking up more, especially if it hits this level right around here. So you can see there's this area of resistance that it hit and also some support. So if it drops back down to $1.07, that would be a place to pick it up for me. Taking a look at Sensei, they are doing big stuff in the realm of personalized AI agents. So you can even say, I just want to get it at this $0.004 level because this has been a repeated level of support for a while. And finally, I want to talk about humans.ai, also really doing big stuff in the AI world. So previously I drew some levels that I would want to pick up some more of this, and we actually did go well below this level that I drew well over a month ago, right? So right now for humans, it has been rallying hard, and I would definitely be picking up more if it goes a little bit lower down to like 3 cents or 3.1 cents. But nonetheless, this is a coin, and a lot of coins are just rallying really hard right now. And finally, taking a look at XRP, which you can grab on BTCC if you would like. Link below for that. We saw it rally, and in my video I made 2 days ago, I'm like, hey guys, just to be aware, we are at a very high risk level for XRP, and it has pulled back a bit. So the high it got to was around $3.40 or so, I believe, and now it's chilling at around $3.25. So is XRP something that I would be piling into at the moment? Most likely not, just because it has just hit a new all-time high, and usually that's not the best idea. So as always, I am encouraging you guys to figure out which coins you personally like and you believe in, and if you are adding to those positions, know how to determine what are some good levels to take positions in, and also remember to take some profits on the way up because there are no guarantees in crypto. Obviously, I am looking at others' dominance, total 3, Bitcoin dominance, and other metrics as well that I talk about a lot more in my Discord below. But I just want to encourage you guys that if you are up 2 to 3x, it's not a bad idea to take 20% or your initial investment off the table. It just helps you and me stay a lot more relaxed when there is inevitable volatility. So I hope you guys are doing well. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.